Welcome to our Woodstove story. It's not the first time when we're talking about it. We purchased a new Woodstove for the first time in our life last year and we didn't know what to look for. Unfortunately, that Woodstove was not the one for us because it buckled after a few uses. We cured properly, but something went wrong. That was not the problem. The problem it was that it was hard to have it in the house and then it was hard to take out.
Okay, so we are returning our Master Forge stove because the top buckle. Now we're gonna bring the wood stove inside in the house because it's big, it's heavy, and it's gonna take a couple of days to figure out.
The new wood stove, it's a beast that is 350 pounds, which makes it 50 pounds lighter than the previous one, but it's still a heavy thing. Ta-da!
So we will have to start a little fire, like 3 times small fire, and that way we are protecting the paint. That's why I use the gloves. I don't want any acidity or grease from my hands to go on the paint, and hopefully we'll be protected, and with a constant heat will actually cure.
That's the ash pan? Yeah, looks like the ash pan. And all the bricks are installed.
Brand new and it's already damaged. You are paying stuff that supposed to last you a lifetime, and actually they show up with problems. It's not a big thing, but it's the proof that we are living in a very weird time, and quality it's number 100 probably in their list.
The manufacturer recommends that we do a curing process for the paint. This process took few days because we had to make 3 small fires, as my husband mentioned, then a 4th medium-sized fire, and then it's required a 5th fire that we decided to make it into the house. The 3rd fire?
Yeah, that's the 3rd fire. Small one, not a big one. The next, the 4th and the 5th should be a bigger, hotter fire. When I feel this heat, it's nothing close by. Even if you have a AC or something, the heat produced by the wood, it's unbelievable. It's unparalleled.
what are you doing now?
So this wood stove, it's way too heavy for me to lift it and put it inside in a house by myself. And the solution was trying with the excavator to do it, to hang it by the bucket and to put inside in a house, but it's too dangerous. I can hit the house and will be a bad day. So what I did, I put it up on a bed of the truck, and I'm gonna back up the truck next to the door. I'm gonna make like with two pieces of wood, I like a temporary bridge. I'm gonna bring inside in the house the same way that I took the old one, the one with problems, out of the house. So it's less work, more brain. So even been temporary to transport it from here to the door of the house. I don't want to see this going down and crushing and damage it because it's brand new. So I protected as much as I could.
Many times we did things that we thought they are impossible to do. We find many ways to reinvent the wheel. And having the previous wood stove with the failure, we actually learned how to bring this one into the house.
We bring it inside in the house. It's very heavy. I barely can move it. 300, I have no
350.
350, 350.
Okay,
Can
350.
barely move it.
It's in the house.
Yes.
The process of building your own house is not easy because you have to do things as you need to, or you have the materials. We were in the process of installing the pipe from the well to the house, but we got very sick and we were behind 2 weeks. In between, the winter has started. We had to stop and shift our focus to installing the wood stove because we want to have some heat in the house. Also, learning from the previous stove, we wanted to have some shield from top to the bottom of the wall. We finished installing the vapor barrier wrap and planted some cement board that we are having left over from the exterior siding. The new wood stove is taller than the previous one, and we had to make some adjustments, take out some parts, and we had to make a podium to raise it up a little more to match it with the existing vents through the wall. Again, we had to put a stop to our work because winter has come with very heavy snow that damaged our trees, and we had to go every single hour or so to take out the snow off the working tent. We call it the shed. This is a part we used for our camper slider to be able to move it away. And now we're using it for parts to build our podium for the wood stove. Salvaging parts from this save us a trip into the town through the heavy snow. Measurements have been taken very carefully to make sure that the pipe from the wood stove would match the existing entrance into the drum of the vent. As I mentioned earlier, we are using cement board for the back of the wall and also for under the podium. And right now, my husband is fine tuning in place the wood stove because it's heavy and it was hard to raise it up in the right position from the beginning. It's looking like he done a fine job because everything is in the right position. As usual, he's making sure that everything is straight, and straight it is. After Michael ensured that all prep work have been done properly, he is going to do the final installation for the pipe. And voila! We are enjoying the first fire, which is the final hot fire for curing process of the wood stove. We are actually taking advantage of it by cooking our dinner, which are baked potatoes.
So the power is out, and we don't know when we'll be back because unfortunately we got heavy snow and it's very wet. Don't remember last time when we got so wet snow. Last year, I don't think if it was like this. I don't remember. Always we have like a dry snow. The first two snowing days they were dry, but now it's very wet and very heavy. So unfortunately, a lot of trees they fell on the power lines, and they don't know when will be restored the power. So we make our dinner, and we start the fire. Okay, now I'm eating. I'm hungry. That's what I'm eating. I'm eating potatoes with butter and salami.
homemade bread.
You, not. We try to clean the road with a mini loader. The road is too long. It's slippery, icy, and without a snow blade we cannot do it. So we need a snow blade for the loader. Now if you do it for a driveway, a small, like, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 yards, it's okay. If you have to do it like, I don't know how much is, half a mile,
It's more
or a
than
mile, then no, you cannot use the mini loader. Because you have to turn too many times, you have to stop too many times, you have to turn around. It's too hard, it's impossible. So tomorrow we're gonna take the wood plow and try to fix it and see if we can
the
do a
one we
better
made
job.
last year.
Yeah.
It's an
No, it's okay.
adventure,
It's okay.
pushing our limits.
Not really. Anytime we don't like it, we can jump in a truck. There's enough gas to go to the next big city, and we can go in a hotel and sleep there. So that's okay.
Now we are warm.
Yeah. And then we have to go and start the generator. You can see plug in the heaters in a camper and take a nap for a couple of hours probably till the generator is gonna run out of gas, and then fill it up and try to make it to the night.
We actually decided that we are not gonna sleep in a camper for the first time since we moved in the property. We slept by the fire together in the couch. Day 2 without the power. We are without the power since yesterday 11 a.m. Now it's 3 a.m. in the morning and it's still snowing. I was gonna say raining, but no, it's snow. It's beautiful, but and we slept in the house first time by the wood stove. The mini excavator and the mini loader. And we're having a fire in the house. The next morning, as we mentioned, we tried to snowplow the road with the makeshift snowplow we made last year. Well, it was very heavy because it was too much snow. The storm left behind a lot of fallen trees and a beautiful antique blanket of snow. After a little bit of work, the best thing is to get warm up by the wood stove.
That's how you start a fire, the lazy way.
We have been through a very heavy snowfall and we made it without too many problems. A lot of trees have fallen, which breaks our heart, but life must go on. We have resumed another part of our project, which is the insulating of the roof of the house. And because it's the Thanksgiving morning, I'm baking a lot of bread to take with me. It is a hectic morning because I'm baking a lot of bread. I already baked this, they are all going to go away, and I have these two more that are going to give away too. Well, 7 breads in total. Happy Thanksgiving, or happy belated Thanksgiving all. Sorry, I wish I can show you more, but my space is super small. Sharing with friends, it's the best thing. And we got to give a big thank you for all the friends we met along our new life that are always nice and helpful. Thank you everyone for following us, and thank you for the support. Please continue to watch us for our next adventures. And must I say that literally we don't know what are we doing next. It's just what we feel like, because we are doing a debt-free house, meaning that we have no schedules and no bosses to tell us what to do.